All right. A quick tip. I want to film a quick little video on how to recover your smell and taste, or rather, what you can do to help, recover your taste and smell quickly following COVID-19 infection. We won't go into details as to why or how I got COVID, but I did. Um, but these are the things that I did. I did two things to help me recover my sense of smell. And we have to remember, smell is what's important here, because if you can't smell, you can't taste. As you might remember from um, having a really bad cold where you're really congested, everything you really can't taste, the subtleness of flavors, it's gone. Same thing happens. You hold your nose, you try to taste something, you can't taste it. All right, so the virus COVID-19 has been found to have a high affinity uh, for the cells that line the nasal passages. So those cells that are there, those epithelial, those sensory cells that we use to smell, those are the ones that are coming under attack by the virus. Those are the main entryways into the human body, before they go to other cells uh, further down, the lining of the throat, the bronchia, and then into the lungs. It starts here, though. It starts in the nose. So I lost my sense of smell at day 7 following exposure. So it took about 7 days, and then it happened like a switch. No taste. I'm like, or a funny taste. I was eating a cinnamon toast crunch, and it tasted like rubber. I was like, what is this? It actually ruined my taste for it, and I haven't tried it since. So maybe it'll taste good now if I have it. But uh, it freaked me out because it went a few days and I couldn't smell. I couldn't smell. Flavors were very distorted or not there at all. Very intense flavors, like very minty or very spicy. I could feel the heat from something spicy, or the effects of something mentholated. But anyways, back to what I did to help bring that back. I used first mouthwash, Listerine, or any other mouthwash made by Colgate or Crest, so long as there's alcohol in it. You have to remember it's grain alcohol that's in here in these mouthwashes. Same stuff we use to sanitize hands, same thing in the mouthwash. So you did that twice a day, maybe even 3 times a day. Just gargle. You're basically putting sanitizer, hand sanitizer, on your throat. You're wiping out virus from this area here, the mouth, and maybe the uh, the vapors from the alcohol itself. I mean, they can travel. I mean, you obviously feel it through your nose too, so that might help too to neutralize the virus. That I did. Also, what I did, I used. This is a generic. I got this as a prescription when I had a really bad cold one time. It's Flonase. Flonase is a corticosteroid. You can get it over the counter. You can get the store brand at the Walgreens or CVS. Do a couple pumps in each nostril, and that's going to help relieve any inflammation that's here. Anything that's swelling in there is going to further hinder, your ability to smell. So getting that swelling to go down is going to be very helpful. And secondly, for the nose, also used. It's called Simply Saline. This is an Arm& and Hammer brand. Found this at the CVS. I'm sure you can find it at the Walgreens, Walmart probably. And I'm using this about 4 times a day. You do a couple pumps. You kind of breathe it in. You can feel the moisture. What this is doing is washing away the virus from those nasal cavities, those the sinuses. It's washing away that virus. It's like washing a dirty window. All that muck. Pretend that's the virus. You're spraying it down and getting rid of that. And you're gonna feel it drip. Maybe it'll go down the back of your throat, down into your gut, which is fine. You're not gonna get it probably won't do any harm there. Your gut bacteria, bile, stomach acid is going to destroy anything viral or bacterial. So I did that, and the next day I was able to smell better. I hadn't taken a shower in a few days, and I reached over like when I as I was waking up, and I was like, "Oh my god, I stink!" I've never been so happy to stink like that because I knew that told me that my sense of smell was coming back. Now I didn't know that that's what was going to happen or that it was going to happen that quickly, but I was very pleased that it did, and I kept doing it. I've done it now for 4 or 5 days now, and I'm pretty much all the way back smell wise. I had things that have more subtle sense, and I'm able to pick it up. I can sense it. I want to say it's almost 100%. I'm about 90% from what I had before I had or contracted COVID. So very happy about that. So those are my suggestions. Flush out the virus with some sort of saline spray, maybe once a day. Put a little Flonase in there to get the swelling down, and then finish the job getting rid of the any virus that's here in the throat. And the vapors from the alcohol probably are going to help get rid of the virus that you may have, any residual left over in the nasal cavities, the sinuses. So that's what helped me. I hope it helps somebody else. If you tried something different and it helped you, post a comment down below. Let people know. Honestly, I don't know if there's any videos out there regarding this topic. There might be, but I want to keep it simple. Flush out via a sterile saline spray, some Flonase, flush the virus out of your nasal cavities, flush out the virus from your throat using a mouthwash with alcohol. Do not get the alcohol free. And hopefully it'll help you recover that a lot sooner. I mean, I know people that haven't recovered their sense of smell and it's been months. It's been since the summer and they still can't taste right or they don't smell the same. And that's probably because the virus remained here in the nasal cavities for the length of the infection, which could be a couple of weeks. For some people, it could be 3 to 4 weeks. Maybe they're no longer shedding virus at that point, but the virus is still in you. And that's no good. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it as soon as you know that you have a symptom. Let's start flushing that out. And these are the areas where the virus is going to gain entry into the body: nasal area primarily, secondly, throat area, and lungs. That's tertiary. That's usually if an infection progresses. Hopefully, that's not the case for anyone out there. Unfortunately, it is for some people, and they get really sick. But my 2 cents. Thanks for watching. Put a thumbs up on there. Maybe somebody else will get to see this message and they might get help from this. And again, comment below if you tried something, quick, practical that helped you recover your sense of smell or taste. Thanks for watching.